3 children yesterday. Police blaming far-right agitators for the violence in a crowd that grew to roughly 300 people. You can see some of this here. The riots right in the city center, totally chaotic here. Burned out buses, trains, looted stores. Sadia Chowdhury from our partners at Sky News is in Dublin.
It is very nervy here in the city tonight, as it has been throughout the day. We're on the street where some of that violence took place. Behind me is the school where that first attack took place, and of course there was then that street violence that ensued in the aftermath. And there is this real feeling that anything can happen at any time. And I think that is, there's a sense that when a bunch of young lads walk past, people tend to get a bit nervous. But we have to remind ourselves, it is just a Friday night. People are out and about. Some people have been drinking. It is perhaps typical behaviour, but I think in the context of what happened yesterday, a lot of people see what happened yesterday as having come out of nowhere, and so they don't know if tonight is safe. There isn't the sort of Bobby on the beat kind of police presence that you might expect, but certainly there are cars. I can see one now, a Garda vehicle which has its blue lights on, and we've had them pass through. But the Taoiseach has insisted that it is safe. He's urged people to come into the city. Remember, it is a Black Friday today, so it should have been a lot busier than it is, but many of the shops are closed. Some have boarded up their windows, whether that's from the damage or in anticipation perhaps that there could be another night of unrest. But he has called on people to come into the city, insisting it is safe, saying that the violence that took place last night took part in a very small part of Dublin and that it was controlled very quickly. Many people, of course, disagree with him, but this isn't a typical Friday night. This, I'm told, is a night when Irish families typically watch this television programme at 9 p.m. and they turn on Christmas lights together. It is meant to be a very festive time for the city and for the country, but it has become a very sombre mood. Of course, all of this while that 5-year-old child remains in hospital in a critical condition tonight. A vigil taking place for her and other victims of yesterday's attack, and a support service has been set up to help anyone affected.